Happy Halloween! This is part 2 of how to corpse a skull. I am Hawk Lavender. I am from Nightmares Revealed Haunted Houses, and yes, I am going to show you part 2 of how to corpse a skull. So if you may have seen part 1, I showed you how to do this to these cool, cheap skulls I bought. And you know, when you DIY your Halloween or Christmas or whatever holiday you do, by Halloween, when you DIY your decorations, make them look better, cater more to what you like, you get more rewards out of it. Years of last pleasures and fun, you can add on to them the creepier they get, and it's really pretty cheap for a better quality product for your haunted house or home or yard or whatever you do. So this is part 2 of corpsing a skull. Okay, here it goes. Alright guys, I'm going to show you today how to make the flesh on the skull. We're getting there. Alright, can you see it? Alright, here's my skull. What you do for part 2, sorry, is you get your saran wrap. This is your basic saran wrap you get at the grocery store. It's amazing stuff. Open it up. And what I like to do is I like to put it real tight, right over the face. And I like the jaw open look. You don't have to do that. I just happen to like it better. So I put the plastic wrap on there like this. And it takes a couple times to really get used to doing it. Tricky stuff. The better saran wrap is always better. You know, I try not to get the knockoff brands of things. I don't like to buy cheap duct tape. I buy like the Gorilla tape and Gorilla glue. I don't buy masking tape and the cheap things. How's it coming? You see it? A little bit. Alright, I'll move to you a little bit. I'm just going to wrap the whole thing nice and tight. Don't worry about all the little edges and pieces and everything. Just give it a nice coat of plastic. Rip it off like this. Throw this up here. Alright guys, can you see that? Ta-da! Doesn't it look great? I'm just kidding you. Alright. Next. I bought this tool at my local hobby shop. They also sell them. I saw them at Walmart today. They're about 10 bucks. Called an embossing tool. I heard you can use a blow dryer if you take the front cap off of it and you have the embers, you know, the red hot part, and it blows right on the plastic. I don't want to blow it at my camera, but yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tighten it up a little bit. Push down all the little pieces. Make it a little better. Like this. It'll burn your hand too if you're not careful. You always want to be careful with these things. Deal with hot things. I'd probably suggest doing this in a ventilated area because, you know, you're burning plastic. So, not the best thing for the environment. know. I think I'm using it well. Alright, so what we got? Now we have a skull with the plastic all wrapped on it, all melted down. What I like to do is I like to have a little bit of the flesh ripping off my corpsing skull. When the flesh rips off, you know, you're looking at the tears in the cheeks. You kind of want to see the eyes, you know, so you can tell there's a skull under it. So, I'm going to get these eyes going here. I'm going to want to see in the eyes. Oh yeah, look at that. And what I do for mine is I tend to round the edges of the plastic so it looks kind of like the skin's falling off of it, ripping off, deteriorating. I'm going to show some teeth. It's all at your own discretion how much you want to use. A little bit of the nose going on. I'm going to burn the mouth open. Sometimes I like to just have it hanging, because when you paint that stuff, it looks pretty fleshy and yucky. Pull it, remember, just roll it out a little bit. I'll show you later why I roll it out. Like, when you paint it, it really makes a difference. Alright, we're getting our face together. It's looking pretty grody already, isn't it? I'm going to burn a couple holes in the cheeks, kind of like the skin ripping away. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, we like it like that. See what that deteriorating flesh off of the skull near the mouth, see? And these temples a little bit. Oh yeah, look at that. And it has a little depth underneath the skull in there. Do this cheek. You know, I like the thick plastic too because it's easier to paint, and in the long run it looks a little more fleshy when you're done. And some more teeth, and we'll just pull this off a little. Rather have everything hanging and decorate those teeth out a little bit. And roll the edges, these temples. That's where you're going to really see the depth and make it really look like it's skin coming off. And that's what we want, right? A little cheekbone action. Oh yeah, look at that. You know, and I don't want a lot of this plastic left on there. I just top of the head. back of the skull was, is always nice. Yeah. That's what we like to see. Sometimes I'll leave the bottom on it if I want to put something in his mouth. Like if I want to do a mouthful of maggots or something, I'm gonna. Yeah, that's looking pretty good now. So I gotta roll these eyes a little bit. It'll come off the skin and the bone there, the skin coming off the bone. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, see how I'm rolling it back? And it helps to be able to paint underneath it, underneath the rolls too. How are we looking? How are we looking? Does it look like deteriorating flesh yet? Should we open up the eye a little more? I think so. Let's open up this a little bit more. Show some more of that skull action. I'm just going to take this whole lip right off. Hang it down like skin. Yeah, let's pretty good. And you can do layers of the plastic too. Alright. So here we go. Part 2. Corpsing your skull. And last will be the paint. And I'll show you a couple skulls that I've done. Here's the other Culp's skull I did the other day, yesterday. Another one. Kind of cool. There you guys. I'll show you the next one in the third video. Happy Halloween, everybody. Cheers.